In the heart of a humble Indian village called Bhavanipur, lived a kind-hearted 12-year-old boy named Rohan. He was the son of a poor farmer who struggled every day to feed his family. Rohan didn't have toys or fancy clothes, but he had a gift that was more powerful: compassion. One summer afternoon, Rohan was returning from the village well, carrying 2 heavy buckets of water. On the narrow path, he noticed a man sitting under a tree, old, exhausted, and trembling with thirst. His clothes were torn, and his eyes told a story of suffering. Without hesitation, Rohan placed his buckets down and ran to the man. "Uncle, are you okay? Do you need water?" he asked. The man nodded slowly. Rohan lifted a bucket and helped him drink with his hands. The man closed his eyes as the cool water touched his dry lips. "You're very kind, child. What's your name?" the man asked weakly. "Rohan, son of Ramdas," he said with a shy smile. The man's lips quivered as if he wanted to say something more. But he simply gave Rohan a long look, filled with something like gratitude or guilt, and disappeared down the road. Years passed. Rohan grew up facing hardship but never lost his kindness. His parents died young, and he started doing odd jobs in nearby towns. Life was tough, but Rohan worked hard, never complained, and always helped others whenever he could. One day, in his 20s, Rohan came across a city hospital during his travels. A crowd was gathered outside. Someone had collapsed. Without thinking, Rohan rushed in. A wealthy-looking elderly man lay unconscious. Rohan helped lift him into a taxi and took him to the emergency room. He waited outside all night, hoping the man would survive. The next morning, a nurse came out and said, "Are you the one who brought him here? He's awake and asking for you." When Rohan entered the room, the old man stared at him with wide eyes. Then, he started crying. It was the same man Rohan had helped years ago under the tree. The man held Rohan's hand tightly. "I've looked for you for years. That day, I was on the run. I had made mistakes. I had hurt people. But your kindness broke something in me. I changed. I built a life, became honest, gave back. And now, karma has brought you here." Rohan stood frozen. "You saved me twice, son. First my soul, now my life. Let me do something for you. Karma returns." The man, whose name was Mr. Verma, turned out to be a wealthy landowner and philanthropist. He took Rohan under his wing, gave him a job, and eventually transferred part of his estate to Rohan's name. But Rohan stayed the same: humble, generous, and kind. And whenever someone asked him how he became so lucky, Rohan smiled and said, "It was just one act of kindness. That's all." But kindness never disappears. It always finds its way back. Moral of the story: one act of kindness can change a life. And when done with a pure heart, it always comes back, often when you least expect it.